This world is filled with monsters, with fake smiles, and angels that are full of scars. But on top of that, the monsters fail to admit their flaws. They fail to find closure and make amends with their demons, thus poisoning their mind, clouding their judgment, and making themselves seem like gift, gifted saints or perfect human beings or people that don't know wrong. You see, I have been wanting to put my back out and defend things that I love, or I care about, or I encourage, or I support. And look where that has gotten me. That's only caused me heartbreak, heartache, mistrust, betrayal, pain, agony. Because no matter who out there now still loves me, or I'm still their friend, or they still got my back, or they still come to me if I need help, or they're still there to talk to me. The amount of people that are honest when they say that are fucking slim. Because some part of me still wants to trust these people. Some part of me want to go back to when I was 10 and redo events so that way those friends are still here today. Hell, that would work for teachers. Or times I just got into altercations at stores, or just on the street, or wherever. But no. But it makes me think, where did these people get lost? Where was their judgment clouded? Where did they lose their mind? Where did they stray? And I thought about it. They preach themselves to be higher than me. They are monsters who don't admit their flaws. They preach themselves up to be saints, as if they don't make mistakes. See, that's the problem. I have always defended people who would never defend me. But yet what happens? I'm labeled. And if you remember, society labels things they don't understand. All the threats I've gotten over the years. All the times I had my heart shattered. All the times I was misunderstood. All the times I was underestimated, misjudged, mistook for something I'm not. Let me make something perfectly clear. I am not a good person nor a bad person, but I am content with who I am. I'll be bad when I want to or when I need to, and I'm good when I need to or when I want to. But I will never say I love you to someone who depends on me. I will never defend someone who's getting a knife pulled on them when they've never defended me. I've offered to help people over the years, and the reason I'm such a sick bastard now in life is because I jump in from a train, I take a bullet, I bite the bullet, I put myself before others to help them. And look at all the people that paid me back or said thank you. Nada. Dylan and his music. I don't get a thank you. Shane, putting myself in harm's way for his little gang activity. Nothing. I helped my ex Callie's family. Nothing. I helped Elena try to get a clear sense of mind. Nothing. I try to help my own sister not be brainwashed by the Mormon church. Nothing. I am throwing the deeds out and I'm getting nothing but dirt kicked in my face in return. But what separates me and the truthful labels I get to those who can't figure out what I am? Because fact one, if you have to threaten my life, knowing I don't need to do the same back, especially with a weapon, that just shows how weak you are. Not physically, but in the mind. Because if harming me is the solution, that just means I really am a greater threat than you think. Because at some point, I will be completely fed up, and the next time we lock eyes, my thumb will be jabbed into yours. If you're gonna label me the correct way. Because the fact of the matter is, I am a sinner living among false saints. I have all these false prophets trying to tell me what I am or what they are. I have no problem admitting my flaws and my wrongs in life. I'm a gifted music artist, but I'm also a very dangerous human being in general. I'm violent by design, but I also have a kind heart if needed. That's balance, my friends. And over the years, that balance has become my calling card. It's tatted on my body. While others, people's claim to be that balance, or be the void that needs to be filled, and it's not. The phrases "I love you," "I got your back," and "I'm here to talk to you" have had no meaning over the years, only replaced by apologies, which don't do nothing. Knives cut it. Apologies don't. But see, I give people many chances. I should have people figure out the puzzle in life. And what happens? The problem with people now is they give too much of a fuck. They care too much. Not to say that's a bad thing, but they care too much about everything equally. I don't care. Zero fear shown, zero fucks given, and I can move on in life contently. And it's hard to not sink into this delusion of grandeur. When I say this, I mean this. I'm fed up with all the backstabbing cunts. I'm done with all the betrayals by people who claim to be good people. I'm fed up with it all. So I'm gonna make a promise. The next time I see any of them, whether it's by history or whether I go headhunting, basically, I just want everyone to know. I myself am not badass. I will never pretend to be tough. I am not the greatest fighter. I don't know how to use a knife like a perfect assassin. I don't know how to shoot a gun with accuracy. I'm still human. I can still be hurt. I can still be killed, but it's not an easy task. And if you have to bring a gun to a knife fight, then I really am more dangerous than you lied to yourself about. But like I said, the delusion of grandeur is I pretend to be badass. I'm not. I have a breaking point that's damn close, and I am willing to risk everything and lose everything just to hurt people. I can't fight like a professional ninja assassin, but I still have the technique. I will snap your arm as well as I will break your ankles. I will knee someone in the face as much as I will elbow them or stomp them in the ground. Not saying I'm going to win the fight, but if I go down, I'm taking someone down fucking with me. Because I'm fed up with these two-faced hypocrites. Everyone has ego, but that ego will be their downfall. But the secret, no matter what I've done to you, Here's the reason people hate me, and this goes the same for everyone, because the base truth is this. I admit my flaws, no one else does. Exes and friends, teachers who told me I'd never get through high school, always think they were a greater person than I am. That may be true, but they are lower than me. The fact that they are not perfect. I will tell you the good things about me as well as tell you the bad things about me. But not once will I make it seem like I'm more good than bad or more bad than good. I am equal. Off volition. The reason that people hate me, despite the things I've done, is because I'm willing to admit I'm a bad person or good person when at times needed. No one else will. Everyone thinks they're better than me, but I don't want to be better than anyone else. That's overrated. It's pathetic. It's worth just as much as everyone else's sorries along with their lives. But God, people, the problem nowadays, and it's going to continue to be a problem, but that does not negate the fact, and the fact is this. People hate me because I'm honest about the darkness and the light that I possess in me. The other problem is that people create negative stories about me because they want to take the heat off them. They make me the villain because they are much more of a villain than I could ever be. People will throw dirt on my name to keep theirs clean. But in my life, I will sacrifice whatever it takes to remove these parasites and burdens from my life. But I also keep some with. Because just like a tortured soul, it will be a lesson for those who not learned it yet. But to everyone who so-called hates me, I thank you because that hate only motivates me. It drives me. Instead of hating me, say something or do something to my face. Because I assure you, you won't be putting me in my place. You're not putting words in my mouth. Because I'm putting you in your grave, metaphorically or literally. Because the truth will set me free. But it will piss all of you off before it sets me free. Because you cannot deny the truth. So I'm going to say it clearly for all you deaf people who act like they have Down syndrome and dementia. The truth will set me free. But it will piss you off because I will cross the line. Because I will always cross a line. Because I need to make sure that line is there for the next sinner. I will cross a line to make sure it's there in the morning for the next person who tries to come at me sideways. I will cross a line because that line needs to stay there to symbolize that the truth will set you free, but the truth will piss you off. Because I'm right about this one thing. If I'm a worse person than you, and you think you're a better person than me, then you should use that self-worth to bedazzle your coffin. Because I promise you, rest in peace, dead on arrival, doesn't explain your future. Follow the buzzards. And don't stray. Don't stray, because the truth will set me free, and it will piss you off. Cero, miedo, mis Dios.